What's going on, everybody? BauerKillz here, and coming at you on a Thanksgiving weekend. Hope you all out there had a great holiday and you're ready for a nice Saturday and Sunday before most of us head back off to work. Hope you had a great time with your families. Coming at you tonight with just a quick little channel update. It's been like a month or so since the last video that I've put out. Appreciate you all being patient with me. I do have some really good stuff coming. I think the next video that I'm going to do, which I'd like to get out by the end of this week, is my Game of the Year video. So I'm going to lay out what my Game of the Year is for 2020. I'm going to talk about what's on shortlist and what's, in one particular instance, not on shortlist for Game of the Year, which I think pretty much every critic in the world currently has on their shortlist, and I think it totally discredits them for putting it there. But we'll talk a little bit more about that in the next video. Wanted to do a quick little channel update here. Yeah, well, I mean, I've had very little time, guys, and the time that I have had this last month, I've spent playing games, in particular Genshin Impact. Oh my goodness, I love that game so much. Mid-30s gamer, playing Genshin Impact, non-anime fan. A great game is a great game. Absolutely adoring and loving Genshin Impact. But man, if you guys out there still have not added Shadow of War to your library, make sure you do that before that leaves PlayStation Plus and it's replenished by the December games, because man, I've been having a shocking amount of fun with that game. Typically you see, a number of games shying away from visceral, brutal, bloody, violent combat, and Shadow of War kind of leans into that, rather than worrying about the small vocal minority out there saying, oh, you're glorifying violence or trying to be politically correct. You're going to be decapitating orcs, taking off arms and legs, and even freaking cleaving these enemies in half in slow motion as you watch their eyelids slowly close.
Come on, let it out.
It's amazing. It's actually so good that it's got me not playing Ghost of Tsushima as my main open world game right now. Not saying it's a better game overall than Ghost of Tsushima. I'm just saying I'm really been enjoying it. And it's a great example of PlayStation Plus putting a great title, in the hands of a gamer who otherwise would not have ever played the game for a wide variety of reasons. So if you've not played Shadow of War, at least add it to your library. Make sure you bank it so you can pull it out when you're looking for a new game to play and enjoy it. Outside of that, I've been playing on my PlayStation 5, which has been just absolutely freaking stellar. One of the very few who was able to snag a PlayStation 5 console, and it had actually, honestly, nothing to do with me. You the man, dude. My cousin E picked up a copy for me. I had to drive to a major metropolitan area that was roughly 2 hours away from me. I was able to snag one, and it's been worth every penny so far. Demon's Souls is out of this world. It's the only game at launch that shows you the true capabilities of this next generation. Honestly, what I'm shocked by the most with this is, I expected a significant performance leap from the next generation versus the current generation. But what I wasn't expecting was the jump in graphical fidelity. Demon's Souls is legitimately playable CGI. I was not prepared for that.
I'm not prepared. I really am not prepared at all.
I mean, it's been absolutely fantastic, but also playing all these PlayStation 4 games on PlayStation 5 has been worth owning the console in its own right, because they perform significantly better. Games that were in 30 frames per second are automatically in 60 frames per second. The games load faster, even though they weren't made or designed with a solid-state drive in mind. They still perform significantly better. They load faster. They look great, and they're buttery smooth. Genshin Impact. I can't believe I ever played it on PlayStation 4. That's how much better it is on PS5. Even recent games like Ghost of Tsushima, which is the swan song for PlayStation 4, somehow performs and looks even better on PS5 than it did on the PlayStation 4. So it's just been an absolute blast. For you Xbox fans out there that have been waiting for me to pick up an Xbox, yes, I am still getting an Xbox. I was one of those people on a high-performance PC with gig internet at 9 o'clock on the dot on November 25th at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, trying to get and Xbox Series X, and they sold out within 5 seconds. And I can tell you that because I had it in my cart within 5 seconds, if not faster, and they were instantly sold out. So it looks like bots and scalpers are still ruling the day right now when it comes to those next gens. But look, I got my PS5. I'm more than happy. And also, I had a fan recently that I had a really good conversation with. And I think coming in early 2021, once I'm done with Shadow of Mordor and Ghost of Tsushima, I'm going to fire up Horizon Zero Dawn Complete Edition. Long story short, I've never been a Horizon fan. I've always been against the robot dinosaurs. I could just never get over the concept. It was so laughably bad to me, and I've never played it. I'm very happy that it's such a great, such an objectively great game and an exclusive for Sony. And I was thrilled for the fans of Horizon when they announced, the sequel at the PlayStation Direct earlier this year. But myself, I've just never really been into it. But here through this conversation, I made the decision. I'm going to release a video in, Q1, maybe Q2 of 2021, laying out my position on Horizon and my thoughts going into it. And we're going to see what comes out on the other side. I'll be objective. I'm going to play through it, and I'm going to let you guys know what I think about it. But anyway, that's all I have for right now. Keep your eyes peeled. If you haven't already, subscribe, like this video. That really helps a fledgling channel like mine get off the ground. And when you click that bell for notifications, just make sure you click all notifications, because if you just click regular notifications, you may or may not see any of my latest content. So I appreciate you guys all being so supportive and being patient as I've kind of worked through some personal things in just a busy period in my life. But I will be back to making videos very soon and regularly, and I appreciate all the encouragement, kind words, and support. Until then, take care. I hope, again, you had a great Thanksgiving holiday with your families. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you in the next video.